For those who are not very familiar with a leaching copper extraction process, I can explain a little bit around the process. So in the left hand, you will see a picture of a typical heap leaching process. This is only as an example. This picture comes from Escondida mine in 2004. I don't know the specific size of this heap leach, but just for the picture, I can tell that it's around 100 meters by 200 meters. Current operations that we are looking for the future could be easily 3, 4, 5 times this size. So today, BHP is working to develop a new proprietary process for leaching that has shown to produce nitrous oxide or NOx gases. So we need to manage these gases, ideally to reconvert them and put them again in the heap leach in the form of nitric or nitrous acid. Okay, so typically to handle gases at this size, we will capture them, make them through a scrubbing system and monitoring gases, fugitives, and so on. But as you can see, the dimension of the heap leach, this could be very complicated to do in this scale, right? So this is why we need to find new solutions to manage these gases. And if you move on, Holly, to the next slide, please. So there are still a lot of unknowns and no unknowns. That is, we know for the chemical process within the heap leach that how much gas will be generated inside the heap leach, but we don't know how much of these gases will be released from the heap leach. Because as I mentioned, this is a new process. It's still a lot of work to understand everything, what is going on with it. But we do know a lot of things. For the chemistry, we will know how much gas will be created. We will know the mineralogy of the copper grade, sulfide oxide mixes, what we decide to put in the heap leach, the particle size distribution that we will have, the heap dimensions that we're planning to have, and the chemistry of solution and oxidizing agents added to the process. As I mentioned, there is still a lot to learn yet, and we have some testing facilities that we are using to learn more about this challenge that hopefully you can help us to find new solutions to manage these gases.
Claudia, I didn't put this on the slides, but obviously with this being like a future or something that is in development, in terms of trialing solutions that can help mitigate the gas, could you just maybe talk a little bit about what the setup would look like for demonstrating any potential solutions?
Yes, in regards timelines, we have, as I mentioned, some testing facilities in a small scale that we can use right now to test new solutions. And we're planning to have a demo heap leach very soon in operation. That is a bigger facility to test the process recovery itself, the new leaching process recovery. So eventually that can become also a testing facilities for whatever new solution we can find.